Okay guys, and welcome back to my channel. We are actually going to look at a really beautiful play by Robinson Chirinos, which will be the highlight of this video. It was actually a pretty boring at first Tuesday night game, and that's because Justin Verlander was pitching, and Lance Lynn was actually pitching really well, and we only strung together a couple of hits, one by Altuve, and I think one by Reddick or something like that. But then we ended up getting 3 home runs by, if you look at one of the highlights I'm going to put on here, oh, look at that right there. Here's the play right here that I'm talking about. Okay, it drops in between them. You can't even tell, but it drops in between them. And then alertly, nobody's covering third base, and Rougned Odor actually gets beat. And Robinson Chirinos, a former Texas Ranger, is actually laughing at that play because he's friends with almost everybody. Look, I think he hurt his wrist there or something. Kind of tweaked it. Anyway, yeah, Robinson's just getting a giggle out of playing his old players, his old friends, because he knows everybody. So you'll see him talking just to pretty much everybody on that team. He was on the Rangers from 2013 through 18, and so that was 6 years. Look how that just drops right there. But it was a pretty tame Tuesday game because of Verlander and Lance Lynn pitching well, and there was a stat showing that the highest OPS, I believe since like July 1st or June 1st, was actually 3 out of the 6 were Gurriel, Bregman, and Alvarez, which is on base plus slugging. And then it ended up being that these 3 guys hit 3 home runs. Gurriel barely hit one into right field, like right center, about 2 rows in. And then Bregman actually hit one up in the left field train tracks above the Crawford boxes. And then Alvarez ended up hitting a home run to deep, deep center. So his went about like maybe 445 feet, 439 feet, something like that. Anyway, we ended up winning the game. One thing I want to note on here is that Verlander pitched a perfect game, but then in the 7th inning walks Hector Rondon and immediately gives up a home run, and the next batter hits a double. And he's not a player that I trust in too much. Obviously, he's on the Astros, so they see something I don't. But anyway, you know, it's just you know, we'll sort that out in the playoffs. But in the meantime, I can say this, that our batting lineup with Correa back looks stellar. Correa does have a little bit of rust, so, you know, he's swinging and missing at a few outside of the zone. One other thing I want to note is that Angel Hernandez actually was behind the plate tonight, and he was calling high strikes, which means strikes that were up and out of the zone. And it was frustrating Chirinos. Actually, Chirinos ended up striking out in his first at-bat because that. He ended up getting 2 calls above the zone. And then actually he was down in the count because of Angel Hernandez in his second at-bat, and then stuck with it, ended up getting a single down the right field line. So Chirinos ended up with a great game. No thanks to Angel Hernandez. But anyway, that's my video. Hopefully you guys liked it. And if you did, please like, share, and subscribe. And I will see you guys next time.